In the Egyptian village of Qoustol, Nubians have celebrated Sudanese Nubian culture. The ceremony is an annual gathering where elders from the community teach the younger members about their culture. Adel eL Mahrouky reports.
Tens of Egyptian Nubians gathered in the youth center of Qoustol village. Eagerly they waited to hear one of the popular Sudanese bands. Nubian songs and dancing has been a main dish for tourists in southern Egypt, but to see locals waiting for it is quite peculiar.
This is in coordination with the Sudanese organization of Nubian Culture, Dongola, so that our families could meet together with our brothers in Sudan. This is an annual ceremony to continue sharing our culture because originally we are one stream of blood.
This is not a touristic band. They only come to visit Nubian villages here in Egypt. All sons of the band members are related to us, so it's more of a family visit. After immigration, we started to visit each other more than when we were all in the same country.
Almost all Nubian tempos are moderato. Their dancing styles are quiet. Some say the simple movements reflect the simplicity of their group and maintain their conservative spirit.
What makes us unique is our folkloric rhythm. We have three main rhythms. The Sierra is the one that the Egyptian Nubians don't have. That's why you see big numbers to see that one. The tempo might seem similar, but it's a poetry that tells a different story.
We Nubians are the connectors between the Egyptians and the Sudanese culture. We connect South Egypt to North Sudan, so the transition of the two nations goes through us. This is why we hold tight and inherit our customs and habits.
Most of the village residents are women, but very few would step up to dance among men. It is part of their cultural heritage. And despite they live in Arab countries, they still hold to their ancient language. They go into the tiniest details, from a simple shoulder greeting to a warm welcome.
The importance of this communication is to remember that the border latitude line number 22 that separates Sudan from Egypt, to us Nubians, Egyptians and Sudanese, is imaginary. We made 10 exchange visits this year. This is a popular diplomacy that would remain, not formal diplomacy.
Like many Egyptian Nubians, citizens of Qoustol village moved away from their homeland during the construction of the high dam in the 60s. Egypt and Sudan were one country back then, but when they split, Nubians got divided. The further Nubians became from their homeland at the Egyptian-Sudanese border, the tighter they held to their cultural heritage. With music, singing, dancing and love, they forget the borders that has split their group and enjoy the commonalities they still have. Adel eL Mahrouky from the Nubian village of Qoustol, near Aswan.